For our next story, let's talk about the internet. It has never felt louder and busier. Ads, reels, AI slop, viral videos, it's like a constant digital screaming match. And that seems to have put off the people who make the internet because they are going quiet. Let me show you a study. It says that social media activity is dropping across the world. This study was conducted in 50 countries. It involved more than 250,000 people. That's a pretty decent sample size, and here's what it found. Social media usage is down by 10%. People are leaving, and it's mostly young people, the people who grew up with their phones. They're turning away. Turns out this trend also has a name. It's called posting zero. It's a fancy name for a simple reality. Basically, people have stopped posting their lives on social media. That is posting zero. And here's why it's happening. The study has given 3 reasons. First, the polished nature of social media. When these platforms first came, they weren't so curated. There were breakfast photos, pet photos, gym selfies, random life updates that no one really asked for. It was chaotic, but it was also human. It was messy, but apparently that was the point of it. But look at your feed now. It looks like a shopping mall designed by an AI bot. Every scroll shows you a skincare ad, a reel that you've already seen 11 times, a guy explaining how to make your first million by the age of 24, and an AI model who is definitely not real. Slowly, the real people disappeared. In fact, there's an actual word for what happened. It's on your screen. What it means is this. Platforms start great, then they drown you in ads, then they squeeze everyone dry for profit, and then the whole thing collapses into digital garbage. That's the first reason. The second reason is perception and guilt. A lot of people have not stopped using social media, they've just stopped participating. So they scroll, they lurk, they watch like anonymous ghosts behind a one-way glass, but they don't post. Because they're not sure how they will be perceived. One wrong move and it leaves a mark. Also, no matter what anyone posts, their friends can often not see it, so what's the point of it anyway? Nobody wants to be a part-time influencer for free. Plus, the world is too heavy for selfies, it seems. Every week there's a new crisis. Wars, floods, protests, tragedy. Posting a beach photo amid all of this feels wrong, apparently, especially to the Gen Z. They see it as tone-deaf and insensitive, so they stop posting altogether. The third reason is the dead internet theory. Now, what does that mean? What's the dead internet? It's the idea that much of the internet is now just bots. By some estimates, automated traffic has overtaken human activity. It made up more than half of all internet traffic in 2024. We're talking about your content mills, AI-generated views, and fake accounts pumping out fake engagement. And I know what you're thinking. Who is sitting and analyzing social media like it's the GDP of a country? But such are the times we live in. We've reached a point where posting a picture is a full-blown sociological event. And somehow everyone is part of it. Everyone has become a part-time cultural critic. Imagine telling someone in 2009 that one day we would need global research studies to understand why people are not uploading. But here we are, running worldwide surveys to figure out why humanity is tired of pressing post. But as funny and ironical as it is, the internet has never been louder and the people have never been quieter. These platforms were built for people to connect. But somewhere along the way, they stopped feeling human. So can we ever go back? Maybe we can if the platforms breathe between ads. If feeds start showing actual friends again, if posting feels human, not performative, if we remember the joy of sharing stupid little moments. Because the real internet, the fun internet, was not built by brands and bots. It was built by people.